Hello guys, Skyence Games here, and here we have, well, let's see, here we have a career mode playthrough. Um, I've never actually completed career mode, I've never gotten past, probably the 4th or 5th layer in the tech tree, so, yeah, I thought I would try and complete it, and make a video out of it. This one will be highly, edited, because I spent about 45 minutes just completing contracts, which you don't need to see. From what I can tell, a lot of career mode is just completing contracts. Here we go. Here's our first vessel, 4 mystery goo units, flee, and Mark 1 capsule. Very easy. You know what I should have done is gotten mystery goo from the launch pad, but I forgot to do that. But that's alright. Anyway, so yeah. I think what I'm going to do is just cut it out here and time warp to the ground. Oh, the magic of editing. Here we go. I was about to recover it there, but nope. Let's see. So as it does turn out, I'm just doing some science here. Going on EVA, by the way, in career mode, you can't go in EVA off the surface until you upgrade the astronaut complex, which annoys me because mostly I play science. Well, I didn't say that before, but yeah, mostly I play science. We have everything unlocked, but yeah. Anyway, so here we go. Going to tracking station. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I just misclicked there. And yeah, time to complete these contracts, and then see what happens next. Yeah, basically what I did is just upgraded basic rockets and whatever the other one is. I don't think we could afford anything. But yeah, maybe whatever has the Science Junior. But yeah. So we got the Science Junior. That's all fancy, and this is Bob curve in here, so you can restore it. You'll see later. I was actually really lucky that I decided to just to grab the data. So you're going climbing up there. Then I hit F and back in. If you notice, I have 4 mystery goo units because I think it would have gotten pretty tedious to get out every single time and clean them. Yeah, we're just gonna roll this. EVA bobbed. I'll just grab the EVA report. And why did I fall down this time? Oh, another EVA report. That's nice. So here I am. I'm just observing the mystery goo. So it turns out I did restore it. Well, did I? Yeah. Anyway, so that's Bob. Or, yeah, I think Bob's a scientist, right? Some days my brain just doesn't work. And, yeah, that happens. Alright then, I'm just going to grab as much science as possible. Yeah. Here I am with Jebediah. Jebediah, clearly, he's the best driver. And this is not balanced very well. So I'm kind of flopping, and I guess that's the best word, flopping it down to KSC, taking crew report, grabbing science, grabbing all that good stuff. So let's grab them out on the EVA. Let's see anything new. Why not, right? So experience, drop down, EVA report. Yeah. So I think that's it. About it. So I grabbed him. As it turns out, I did not lose very much money off that. I'm gonna fly here. I thought I did recover it. Nope. Still had a crew report. Anyway, I think that's about it, and I think I recover it, or at least I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright, on to the next vessel. Alright, here we go. As it happens, I did not enable the contract to skip the atmosphere, which is what this craft is designed to do. So, just letting you know now, what I'm going to try and skip the atmosphere. So, I've got this little ship, Jebediah, of course, at the controls. Yeah, 2 RT hammers, dropping them off, and now I've got a BAC thumper. I don't know why I pointed it sideways off the prograde vector. That was stupid of me. I should have just kept it on the prograde vector and kept flying up. Maybe I was concerned about overheating, but I got anyway. So if you notice, I got survivability with that last batch of science and all that. Yeah. So here's a basic little capsule, right? And I think we're about. Yep, I think we're in that upper atmosphere here. So it's about time to perform some science. Oh, yeah. Oh, anyway. There we go, performing some science. And yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately, I can't do an EVA because I don't have the astronaut complex upgrade. Here we go, just decouple that, and I released the heat shield just because, well, the top heat shield. Just because we didn't need it, and time warping up to the atmosphere. So it's nice. I'm gonna grab some science. Here we go, grabbing that. Stores. I always hate it when a Science Junior it has its doors open for re-entry. I don't know why. That's just one thing. I can't do that. Anyway, about to re-enter. They're about 20 kilometers, and we hit the atmosphere, but that's all right. So what I'm gonna do here is just let the atmospheric pressure hold me in position there. Right. I just want to because I'm not a great pilot. I just want the atmosphere to hold me right around prograde. Here I am messing around with the F11 keys. Maybe, yeah, F11 keys. But, oh, here I want to mention this. So what I'm doing here is going off the retrograde vector so that we can slow down enough for those parachutes. And here we go, we've landed. Yeah, I'll just skip up ahead to the next rocket because I launched quite a few of them. Alright, so here's our next craft. It is a suborbital spaceflight for 2 space tourists. I actually launched a lot of these. I won't show you them all. Just because I feel like it's an easy contract to do, gets me money, and in my games, money's the one thing that really gives me problems. But yeah, anyway, so those are 7 BAC thumpers set to about 60, maybe 50 thrust limiter, so they'll burn really long. So, controlled by Say Putnik here. Just seeing if I can do a crew report. I can't. But yeah, just very basic launch. I actually launch up a lot of these, so I'll probably cut out most of them, just because it's just me cash farming. I've saved, I'm just launching a bunch of tourists up into space and back down. Not very hard, just outside the atmosphere. You can see I'm trying to. I accidentally clicked down on the other recordings I made. I probably won't show it, but anyway. So here I'm very clearly outside the atmosphere. So I'm just going to slow down, attempt my slowdown here. I don't want anything to overheat. I don't have a top heat shield like I did on my first escape atmosphere craft. But yeah, here we go. And that is a little outside the atmosphere. I don't know by how much though. Yeah, it's quite a bit out. So yeah, we're flying up. You guys had a nice space flight, I hope. Although, they're space tourists, you pay for it, so don't really get much of it. Well, anyway. So this is no SAS, by the way. So this will be fun, trying to control it on re-entry. The thing I'm going to do is just let the air pressure hold me in alignment here. I've gotten pretty good with time warp, but I'm just going to let the air pressure hold me here. Also, this craft was more expensive. I actually fine-tuned it down so I can get like 4 tourists all in one ship, and it only cost me. It was really cheap. I don't know when. I don't think I recorded that one though. But yeah, guys, just slowing on down and okay. That didn't work out very well. So I'm gonna go skip ahead till this rocket actually works. Because if I remember correctly, it doesn't for a little while. Alright, here we go. Here's the new rocket. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it up there. I have no throttable engines. But yeah, there's more parachutes. It has no parachutes actually, which the other one was lacking. Yeah, so it has 5 engines instead of 7, which, it's cheaper, so I like that. And this, you can see here, this has been basically my launching body for multi-tourist missions. On some larger ones, I just increased the thrust up to 100, and it works perfectly fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to time warp, edit through the rest of the mission, speed it up a bit. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to show you all my launches in 4 times, all these launches, they're all pretty much the same. I'm just farming for cash. So yeah, same re-entry method. Ooh, that's nice and glitchy. But yeah, it works this time. Drogue parachutes deploy. I jettison heat shield. There's this little trick I found where if you're in a capsule and once you get down below 100 meters, you can start spinning, and that will slow you down even more. So I see I'm at like 38. Start spinning. That probably took me down to about 2 or 3. Yeah, got a bunch of money from there. I'm accepting another one. I'm gonna orbit Kerbin. I've actually done it, so got that all recorded. And I thought it was gonna fall over for a sec. Nope, it fell over. So I just reverted back. But yeah, here we go. Launching on up. This is at 16 times regular speed now. As you can see, I've got all 4 time warp buttons on. Yeah, basic little orbital speed, right? I actually set it to surface because the retrograde we want is on surface. Yeah, sorry about the glitchiness. I'm using iMovie to edit my movies, so it's not the best. But anyway, go and we're almost to touchdown. Touchdown. It's not football. Splashdown. Yeah. And there you go, slowed it down to about 2 with that spinny thing. Yeah. No, great word there, spinny thing. Very technical, actually. So I don't want to do that. 2 tourists, safety to the destination. Sounds perfect to me. But yeah, yeah. Just another launch. I do a lot of these, but don't worry, you've only got a few minutes more of watching me launch rockets and my terrible commentary. Again, set it to surface, and again, I'm just re-entering. Spinning it on up, I think. No, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about now. But yeah, deploy a bunch of parachutes and watch it come on in. Ooh, great shot there with the moon high in the sky, and then the tourist coming back down safely. And we're almost to splashdown. And I think, yep, back to normal speed, so you don't have to watch all that glitchiness and fun stuff. Alright, so here we go. Let's get ahead a bit. I've done quite a few contracts and all that stuff, but this is basically a craft to orbit Kerbin. That's the only contract I have left. I've got $181,000, and this should add a good deal to that because it's an important milestone. So there we go. Jebediah is flying the first craft to orbit Kerbin. It's just a basic solid rocket booster first stage. I have 7 of them. Set the thrust limiter a bit, maybe to 75, something like that. Anyway, so if you notice, there's some aerodynamic heating effects, but we've gone too fast that it will matter right now. We're already in the upper atmosphere. I think we've got a periapsis of right, above the atmosphere. So I decoupled that. Fire the engine a bit. I just point sideways. I'm just going to point sideways the entire time. So I've got an apoapsis of 160,000. I jettisoned that heat shield so I don't have the weight to carry. And then, check my apoapsis again. Since I do not have the mission control and tracking station upgraded yet, I'm just going to point to the side as fast as possible and try and get my orbital velocity up as high as possible, because otherwise I will not be able to get into orbit. Yes, I just sped this up here. Basically, I'm just You know, like I said, I time warp up close to apoapsis, but since I can't do time to apoapsis or anything like that, I'm just eyeballing it and trying to get my sideways speed as fast as possible. So you guys don't really need to see all this stuff. It's a lot of me sitting there and just kind of pointing the craft along the prograde vector. Alright, so yeah, right now what I'm going to do is time warp up to the apoapsis. And I think why there might be a slight stop there is because I probably want to get some water or something. But whatever. There we go. So I'm at apoapsis and I'm putting prograde, and there we go. We're in orbit. So let's check that off. So it's, you know, $74,000 more funds, which is nice to see. You know, and we've got plenty of Delta V left in that craft. That fuel tank's probably 3/4 full. You can see if there's any signs, but you know there isn't. I collected that all already. So, yeah. So basically, Jebediah gets home safely. I guess I'll speed it up for you guys. You guys don't really want to see it, I don't think. Alright, so I'm just gonna time warp through this. I get home safely, you know, spoiler alert. But yeah, I'm not going to do the re-entry part in the apoapsis where it will be most efficient because I've got so much Delta V. I may as well try and land at the Kerbal Space Center. So when you're doing it with a capsule, you should try and overshoot the Kerbal Space Center, which, you know, as you can see I failed at this. I kept the engine on through re-entry, even though I didn't really need it, just because what I wanted to do with that is to slow myself down. You know, I had excess Delta V. I didn't need all that speed. Anyway, we're about to land, and I think that will conclude this episode. So, you know, it's a career mode playthrough, so you guys can see how to play career mode, if you guys like it or not. Career mode's really hard. I've never completed it successfully, so I hope I can help you guys out complete it on your own. Till then, I'm Skyence Games. Goodbye.